Rob, I gotta charge your tank, dude. We got stuff to do today. Lots of stuff. I'll go get your food, Khaki. Hang on. I'll get your food right now. Yeah, baby. No fighting, but Penny would go low. I mean, get out of here. Go downstairs. Hey, and don't unplug that stuff bucket. No, I need this collar charged. Get out of here, man. What's going on out there, man? I don't need this bullshit. You just woke up. Well, I didn't wake up. Just wake up. All I want to do is, drink my breakfast so I can start working with the puppy. What a big pain in the ass. Look at my hair. I got a colic. Oh well. What's up, cartwheel video? It is. It's banana, peach, almond milk, lettuce, oats, I don't know. No tofu. I'm out of tofu. I gotta do something. I gotta take, what's up, sir? How many times per day do you train your board and train dogs? It would depend on what I was doing. It would totally depend. It's a very individual question. And it's a question that I can't answer because it depends on what we're working on at the time. Excuse me. Brewster better knock this BS off. I might have to go deal with him. What's up, CJH? Morning. Guten Morning. Guten Tag, wie geht's? Guten Morning. That one's good. Got all this stuff and Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen. Ist wunderbar. This room is looking awesome. Art Girl's room, Vampire's room. It's looking real good. That floor looks great. I'm gonna wait one more day and put another coat on it, and then it'll be done. Then put the furniture back in that belongs in there. Put the bed in there that belongs in there. And then she can do whatever she wants in there. I don't have any. I'm the Bigfoot community president. I don't know what you're talking about. That's something else. That's some BS. I don't know. I don't know what they do or who you're talking about. So far, it's okay. I fixed some stuff outside. And I'm gonna work the puppy here in just a bit. Guten Tag. Top of the morning to you. That's how Leprechaun says it. Schön Magori, top of the morning to you. That's a Leprechaun. Leprechauns sound a lot like people from Australia. They do, but Australians also sound like pirates. So do people from the UK. I'm slowly but surely getting caught up on yard work. It's looking better. Who's my scallywag? Where's your scallywag? I don't have a scallywag. Oh, well, thank you, Kimberly. I thank you. Thank ye. Thank ye. Leprechauns aren't typically Irish, although I did see some out by the barn a couple years ago. I saw some wee people. Or wasn't hallucinating. I know what I saw. They were wee people. One jumped up on a rock, and then the other jumped up on a mushroom, and then they ran into the barn, and I haven't seen them since. It was a wee person. About yay big. I saw a leprechaun. I know it was a leprechaun. Peter Dinklage. Peter Dinklage is a good guy. I used to live by him. He lived down the street. He's a nice guy. He's not a leprechaun. It's obnoxious. He lived on Metropolitan Avenue right by me. Then he became famous and made a ton of money. Oh yeah, Victorian chimney sweep. Chim chimmery, chim chimmery, chim chim chiroo. How's that? It's a little Dick Van Dyke. Love that, right? Little Dick Van Dyke. Ah, that is good. Guten Tag, wie geht's? Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen. I used to chimney sweep. I think it's all a scam. Why do you need to do it? I had a friend that did it. He started talking about creosote and, what if there's a fire in the chimney? Yeah, it's in the chimney. If there's a fire on the brick wall, who cares? What are you worried about? Like something floating up and then landing on your roof? Give me a break. It's a scam. It's a scam. Nobody needs a chimneys. No way. It's bullshit. I think it's bullshit. I was a fireman. He was a dope smoker. He was trying to chimney sweep in this place in Kansas. Some people called the cops, and then the cops found dope on him, and he got busted. Chimney sweeping, or don't do anything. Come on. That's why the chimney's made out of brick or cinder block or whatever. What's up, uniquities? Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen, whatever your name is. Uniquities. Pollen count is just outrageous outside. It is. It's pretty high. Guten Morgen. Yeah, creosote conspiracies in the morning. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. There's a fire in your chimney. Oh, isn't that where it's supposed to be? It's in the chimney. Who cares? Down below, there's a bigger fire down there. It's bullshit. It's a way to make money. It's a scam. I know somebody's dad that does stuff like that, and I didn't want to tell her, but I'm like, yeah, he's working for a company that's just scamming people. It's a total scam. It's a bullshit scam. Nobody needs their chimney swept. It's all bullshit. It's a bullshit job for bullshit from company and bullshit people. It is. It's just prey on their insecurities. Oh, there might be a fire in your chimney. You don't want that. That's where it's supposed to be. Stupid shit. Oh, that creosote, it might really fucking burn that brick. Such a scam. There's certain jobs that are scams where people make too much money. Fixing roofs, fixing chimneys, painting houses. Painting houses don't rip people off. I used to paint houses. I didn't rip anybody off. I used quality paint. I made the people buy the paint. I didn't water it down or anything. Or do a roof with bad materials and shit. Hey, Missy, you better shut your mouth. Hey, no. I gotta get a collar on her, but it's charging. Unless Bucket? You not? Bucket goes over there and lays on the e-collars while they're charging and shit and unplugs them. I've tried to get Trace's collar charged. This is what I've learned to do everything. That's what I do. Other than thinking about getting somebody in here once a week to do the kitchen, I do everything myself. Fuck it. Don't pay somebody to do something that you can do when you know that they're gonna be overpriced. I mean, I don't know. When are we gonna have somebody come in? Yeah, could you tamed Lauren? I've missed you so much. Tamed? Listen, I think Rod Stewart's awesome. I was just joking around with Pachinko. And I really think that he's awesome, and I love the fact that, Tamed, you like Rod, and I like Rod too. okay? I've missed you, and I'm so sorry if I offended you by saying you were insane for liking Rod Stewart. I wasn't saying you were insane, I was saying Pachinko was insane, okay? Guten Morgen, tamed Lauren. Guten Tag. Do you accept my apology? Tamed? I missed you so much. I did. This isn't sarcasm. I did. I missed you. As soon as I saw you, didn't I say, I missed you and I'm sorry? See? Do you accept my apology, Tamed? Come on, Tamed. Come back into the fold. Please? Please accept my apology. You're not insane for liking Rod Stewart. I'll give you a little insider. I liked that song Maggie Mag. Wake up, Maggie. You know I have something to say to you. It's late September, and we must be getting back to school. You don't have to like Rod. I like Rod. Annoyed at the time with the insane comment. I had a bad day, but it's all good. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. You know I was just saying that tongue-in-cheek anyway, right? That insane thing. Anytime I use that, it's not a cut. It isn't a compliment. It's just tongue-in-cheek, like, you know, like, oh, you're nuts or something. Yeah, it's not like saying you're actually insane. You're clearly not. I like you, Tamed, a lot. You're one of my favorites. You are my favorite. Don't tell anybody else from the UK, but you are my favorite person from the UK. Don't tell Pigeon Lady, she'll go insane. She will, she'll go insane. So don't tell Pigeon or PL that I said that. You're actually my favorite. Okay? PL's not here. So this is just between me and you and everybody else that's in this chat. You're my favorite person from the UK. I swear to God. And I love your name. Your name is great. Tamed Lauren. I know you were, Peter. I'm not usually that touchy. It was just the timing. I love you, Tamed Lauren, so much. Don't you dare tell PL I said that. She'll be insane. And it's her birthday, I think, tomorrow. Don't. You'll ruin her birthday. Don't tell her I said that. I'll deny it down the line. She's... All right, I better switch gears. And PL's my favorite, too. It's a tie between Tamed Lauren and PL. It's like the split. I don't ever know which to like. Out of people from the UK, I'm like, God, Tamed or PL? It's a tough call. I won't tell all your favorites. Secret's safe with me. I know what you're saying. If we lived in the same country, Tamed Lauren, we could go to the pub. That's what you guys do. Get some fish and chips. That's what you all do. Drink a Guinness. And Nessa too. Nessa's my favorite. My favorite here in the United States. Don't tell Toxic and Pachinko I said that. But it's the truth. Nessa's my favorite. Except I do like Toxic a lot, and I like Pachinko too. So it's actually a tie. And Jade, I like Jade. Jade's all right. You're all right, Jade. Yep, that was good breakfast. The lettuce is really, it's delicious. Delish. I'm gonna plug this in or it's gonna screw up. I'm not bad. No, you're not bad. You're just misunderstood. gotta plug this in somewhere. Bonjour. Oui, j'ai honoré la classe français. Ah, j'ai Pierre. Oui, oui. Ah. Hanky. Oh, I'm sore. We're not ready, Trace. You're gonna have to let me do my shit here. Still trying to get my shit together. I have to say something to my therapist. Oh, that's loud. Wake up, Maggie. I think I have something to say to you. It's late September. Back in school. was upset about Tame Lauren leaving like that. I was like, man, I really fucked up. Oh, it is, okay. Man, you want to plug these? Get out of here, bucket. No, see, this is bullshit. I gotta get these in the big dogs. I don't want to have a fucking crap today. This is what I need help with. Shit like this. Just taking the collars on and off and charging them and stuff. At first. Can't wait till the intern shows up. She's not an intern. It's a friend. A friend I work with. So we are going to work. Hang on. I don't like you telling me anything, you know? I got to plug this down. Go upstairs a bit. Hang on, Peach. I can code. Butt bucket. May go check that my son is playing nicely with Sam and Hemingwinkle. Blue bucket. Now I gotta check on my little rat. There he is. Come on out. Yeah, I didn't want to be down here. Need pork or something for you, Sam. Yeah, I know. I can't take some pork out. I'm working on it as quick as I can, man. Okay. What? Quit bitching. Let me see what you got. Want pork? Pork or beef? taking fork out. Here, this is right here. Just let this thaw a little bit and I'll start cutting it. I'm going to put it over on the fan. I'll be able to cut it in an hour, okay? Plug this in. I got a little bit of a charge. Kiki! Plugged in. Should be, right? Yeah, it would have to be. What's up? What is up? I need to go work out. Haven't done that yet. Screw it. See what's going on here. We'll go outside. Train the dog. This live stream is terrible for subs. I lose subs doing it. But it's what I'm doing right now. So if you don't like it, I'm sorry. About 10%. No idea what you're talking about. Yes, indeedy. Yep. That is correct. Correct! This is a khaki. I love khaki. I should take khaki in the backyard. I should go weed the garden a little bit. Maybe we'll go do that for a half an hour and then I'll train Tracer. I gotta stay organized here. If I don't stay organized, I just gotta stay organized. Baby parade. That's it. Next Peter will do. Okay, that's good. When a baby parade fell on mess. Looks like dead. God. You know, some guy asked me, he found a baby crow that fell out of the nest, and I was like making up this diet for it, and take the damn bird to somebody that's qualified to deal with it. Jesus Christ, did I do something wrong? Yeah, you should have taken the bird immediately to somebody that was qualified. Dummy. It's nice. It's nice here in New York. It is. It's real pretty. I want to do stuff. And I, well, can't do some stuff. I got stuff that I want to do. That's what I'm saying. That's my story. that'd be my story. Yeah, oh, that's what we gotta do. We gotta put some sunflower seeds in. See what we got. We got these. These are good. What else we got? There's some over here. If I don't get them on the ground now. Solar, would you give me a little bit of space and get off my head? I got shit to do. I'm looking to see what I have left in the sunflower seeds. Come on, man. Seriously. Eat it. Put spinach in the ground too. Put that in my pocket. What else we got? Is that all I got? Flowers? There's some lavender. That's spinach in my pocket too. Is it broccoli? Okay, I'm gonna take you all with me. Let's put these in my pocket. Let's unplug this. You give me a half an hour doing shit, and then we're gonna work, okay? Eraser the eraser. I don't think I have any spinach coming up, man. I need spinach. I don't see anything that resembles spinach. But I swear I thought I put some in. So that's lettuce. That's like iceberg or something. It's some kind of romaine lettuce. That's kale. That's kale from last year. That's kale too. So see, I put some stuff in here. Like it was like, you can see. So, maybe here, no, there's something here. I'm not sure what this is. Might be radishes or something. Like this is, clearly something's coming up. I don't know what this is. I could have labeled it when I put it in. So I was thinking about doing that, but I'm like, fuck it. I think it's radishes. It's definitely not spinach. Yeah, I don't see spinach. What's this? What's all this crap? I think I'm gonna put it in a rub. Like, isn't there, there's something here. Put something in. So, looks like I put something in here, it just didn't take. Gas. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna assume there's nothing in here. Come on, man, no spinach? Maybe that's spinach. It doesn't look like the right color to be spinach. Looks like a lettuce. It's a lettuce. Wait a minute. That looks like some lettuce too. I'm just gonna throw something in real quick. Right here. Give me this hammer. I don't see any, so I'm just gonna put a bunch of spinach right here. Because feed your babies, man. I'm not bothering you. Go feed them. Feed them. Put spinach someplace else too. Tomatoes are going there, so let's put spinach here. So I don't see any coming out. Do I? No. It's a weed. Put another one down here. Love spinach smoothies. It's like a lot of lettuce. There's an empty spot. There's nothing here. Nothing's gonna do. Grown here. I'll put a row of spinach right here. Starling is obnoxious. Let's go in the back. I need to put some sunflower seeds in. God, it's nice out. I want to go to the woods. Just don't want to go by myself because I'm terrified of Sasquatch. Dude, it's beautiful. I'd go turkey hunting, but I don't really feel like it. I don't want to shoot a bird. If I want a turkey, I'll go buy it. I'd rather have a live turkey. It's a mess out here. I'll get to it. I got priorities right now. Got stuff I'm doing. Hang on, Tracer. Let me put these sunflowers in, and then I'll be with you. Flowers along this fence row. I hear a robin. gotta scalp them. You scalp it so that you don't have to deal with it as much. You scalp it down to the dirt. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Speaking of that, some people have the inability to say that they're sorry. Okay? And some people say that they're sorry, but they don't change, so it's bullshit. Like, saying you're sorry is meaningless if you just keep doing it. Don't say you're sorry unless you really are. You know people like that? It could be you even. Like, don't say I'm sorry if you're gonna keep doing something, because it's meaningless. You aren't sorry. You're just saying that to placate. It's all just bullshit. Take a pee over there. I'm rough on motors, tools. Man. Feeling like dirt. I do oil change on the car though, that's for sure. Some people can't admit fault. That's a terrible trait. That is absolutely like one of the worst traits for a human. I think that they always have to be right, that they can never admit that they're wrong. That is like that's not anybody that you should be hanging around with, that's for sure. Like they're right about everything. The robins love it when I work in the yard because I create like food for them by, removing stuff. The worms like come to the surface. And they're always right behind me. Now I don't see any robin's nests so far. There was a dove's nest over there, but I went over there by accident and the dove flew out, and I don't think the dove's going to use that nest anymore, which is probably good. So I don't want to deal with dove babies. And I would have to, and that's like a pigeon, so I would be obligated for sure. And, I'm glad it's not doing it. I don't really want any birds. Fucking assholes. They're in the lower. I'm cool with it. Next year I'll block it off better. I'm gonna turn that barn into an art studio or something like, where it could be used. Like we could go out there and use it in the winter. It could have like a wood burning stove or pellet stove, or I could even run a gas line out there. Really easy. It'd be really easy to run gas out there. That's what I'm thinking I might do. That'd be better. And if I insulate the top, like if I got blue foam and insulated the like roof, and between the roof and then plywood coming on the outside, change some of the panels, the roofing panels, the corrugated roofing panels into clear. So, man, I got some up there that aren't clear, but they're like, they're opaque, but they're just old, so that you can't see through them. The clear ones, that place would get so much sun. I even think in the winter, if it was insulated, I'd probably be heating that place up. I love that loft, man. I would sleep out there if the dog man wasn't coming in there. Like at the hayloft was an art studio, like slash guest house, like that, and then so that was like an art studio slash guest house, and then down below there was a I could keep the horse. It wouldn't be, you couldn't like rent it or anything because there's a horse down below, but I mean it could be like an art studio with a bed up there or a couch or something, as long as it was warm in the winter. It's nice to sort of like in the winter here to be able to get out of the house. Like there were always reasons to like go to Wegmans. That was a reason to go to Wegmans. Let's get out of the house. But I mean, in the summer, this place is ideal. I mean, it's really nice. I mean, it isn't even fully green yet. It's not even close to fully green yet. That's why I gotta put these sunflower seeds in over here. I need something to do this with. I was just thinking about the advice my mother gave me. It's terrible. This is what my mother told me. This is no shit. My father would have disagreed. My mom said, Peter, stay away from young, attractive women. They'll only give you trouble. Oh, okay, Mom. I'll be looking for old, fat, and ugly. Thanks. Thanks, Sue. That's what she told me, I swear to God. That was my response, too. I'll never forget that day. I was like, of all the advice that she could give me, she gives me that advice, the worst advice ever. I love that woman. She was a wreck, though. She was a total wreck. She's very bright. Smart for her own good. No, ignorance is bliss. Sue was not ignorant. Liberal-minded. She was liberal. Look at my dad, I'll tell you that. Mom. It's absurd. My mom didn't like most of my girlfriends. I don't know why. Some of them she loved. Some of them she, I thought she was sort of inappropriate with. Like she was trying to be like their friend or something. Some of them she really liked. She did have good taste. The ones that she liked were cool. That is true. And I will say this about the ones she didn't like. She was spot on. She was always sort of spot on. So, but the advice about was just terrible. Especially since her brother, she should have been giving that advice to her brother. Her brother is this judge. Oh, hey, Blue Jays, what's up? He's this judge that, sort of a player. He's, Mike's always dating these, like, everybody's saying, like, oh yeah, he's got this girlfriend. She's really beautiful and really young. She's talking about him, not me. He was the uncle that everybody loved. Well, actually, all my uncles were cool. That's true. That's true. All my mom's brothers are pretty awesome. One's passed away. My mom's passed away. Steve and Mike are still alive, and they were awesome. Really nice people, nice guys. The one married this woman. Caine, and she's great. She was such an awesome, like they were just an awesome couple together, you know? Like they're just funny, having a good time. And Mike, the guy who has a hankering for attractive younger women, the judge, he was real fun. He's real funny too. I haven't seen him in years, but both real likable guys, real nice personalities. Like, I remember Mike was young. He had like a Firebird or something, and he took us on the highway. We were driving around in this convertible Firebird. He was going fast, and then he dropped us off at Grandma's house, and then he went out later, and the wheel fell off. Like the wheel came off, the ball joint broke and the wheel came off. It was a good thing we weren't in the car on the highway when he was doing that. He's also the uncle. He was about 18 or something. We went to go see some cliffs, and you go over by the cliff, go check it out. And then he goes over by the cliff, we go over by the cliff, and he just like touches us, like, and just like, fucking with us. Real sort of straight edge dude. Everybody in my family, Republican. I don't think the judge, I don't think Mike would be a fan of the last president. I don't know what the other uncle thinks. Probably both are conservative, though. That is a guess. That is a guess. But sort of liberal-minded, so I'm not so sure. Like nothing racist about them. That's for damn sure. I never got that from either of those uncles or my mom. Nothing like that. No racism. My father was the flawed man. Like he would say racist shit. It was absurd. And it wasn't such a bad thing because I saw it for what it was. So did my brother Michael, I know. I can't speak for my brother John. I think so. I don't think he's racist. But we both saw it for what it was, bullshit. But then, my dad, he was like this real dark-skinned guy growing up in a affluent, like, white community. So I think that's what it stemmed from, him trying to fit in. You can't really condemn anybody until you walk in their shoes, and I can't. And talking to my father, talking about this before, like later in life, I was like, everybody's born the same. And he said, yeah, I understand that. So I don't even know why he's wasting his time with that bullshit. I also saw him do kind things, so I don't really understand why those words would roll out of his mouth. I honestly think it was to fit in. I've said this before, like I have a brother that's gay, My dad would say stuff, around the son that was gay. So of course my brother Michael, he fucking grew up like not liking my dad. But then when it all boiled down to it, my dad did not care. He could have cared less. He made it very clear to me. He said, I don't care. He's like from this like time when people would say that, like it was like expected to be said or something. I'm not condoning it. I'm not condoning my father. I'm not doing that. And I'm not saying that everybody that was born in that time frame would say the same shit as him. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it was more prevalent. And there are extenuating circumstances to my father and why he was like the way that he was. There's extenuating circumstances for why everybody is. That's why you're supposed to try and give people a break. But I mean, there's this point where some people you cannot give them a break. You're supposed to be tolerant to people, right? You are. You should always try and be tolerant with people. But it doesn't matter if like something traumatic happened in their life, if they're not willing to change. If they're not willing to get better or even try, you can't be around them. It's like one time I was dealing with this friend of mine that was schizophrenic. I was talking to my brother, the minister, and he was like, I have to deal with people like this all the time. And he said, just make sure and keep your distance. Because, you'll get sucked into the crazy and you can't. You need to have your own life. And that's true of like just people that if it's too fucking crazy and they're not, like with schizophrenia and shit like that, it's like, if they're going to the doctor, whatever your mental illness is, you're taking care of yourself. I couldn't be a more supportive person. It is the truth. I got no problems with anybody having any problems, and they're taking care of it. Zero problems. But if you have problems and you don't want to do anything about it, and you're just happy with the way that you are, well, okay, well then, you know, you go your way and I'm going my way because I don't need to deal with this shit. You know. And that, I could say that's probably true back when I was a drinker. There were people that, no, actually, everybody's sort of like, well, I ended up like finally quitting. You know, I quit. But I mean, there were girlfriends that were like, I remember my one girlfriend, she's a shrink, and she's like, Peter, you're killing yourself. Why are you doing this to yourself? And of course, I kept drinking. You know, I wasn't ready to change. I wasn't gonna change. Addiction is a bitch, you know, it's a fucking bummer. I guess everybody does it their own way. So, some people go to, I didn't go to AA. I went to like one meeting or something. I'm like, this isn't for me. This is true. Went to AA, and then afterwards, this woman that I wanted to sleep with, she was she wasn't a drunk. She was like a druggie, right? I don't know what she had done. I forgot. But I don't think her problem was really with alcohol. It might have just been with some other stuff, maybe blow or something. And so she said, well, let's go to a meeting. So we went to a meeting in the city, one of the real trendy places. Like some of the AA meetings is totally trendy. You'll see famous people there and shit. We went to one of those. And afterwards, we went out to dinner with about 10 people. And at the dinner, somebody said, well, what do you think? And I said, well, I think AA is not for me, and I'm not going to do it. And everybody got worried and said, oh, you can't do that. You have to do this, or you're never going to quit. Within a year, I was the only one sober. Everybody else went back to doing it. You know, people do it a different way. I did it a different way. AA wasn't my thing. My father used AA. He used it. He said, you know, you use it and then you no longer had to use it anymore. But I didn't need to use it at all because I was just like, look, this is running my life. It was so obvious that it was running my life. Tell this to people like, what's up? And you get the urge, changes how you think. Changes how you think. It turns it into, like, that negative thought into something positive. And then you find yourself doing more and more. It works. That's sort of how I did it. But I already had it in my head, like, I gotta quit. Either I quit or I die. So I'd hit bottom at that point. I was like, this is the worst. I was mulling things over about, like, maybe I should move places. I think I was talking about maybe I should move to Alaska. I was looking at Puerto Rico. I was looking at the Virgin Islands. As if that would have changed anything. And it wouldn't. And that's what I came up with, was like, I'm only going to be as happy as where I'm at. You know, changing your location doesn't really have anything to do with how happy you're going to be. It doesn't. You change for job opportunities or something, or whatever. You could just be moving, but you shouldn't be moving. Like, it's not going to change. Me moving wasn't going to change me from being an alcoholic, is what I'm saying. That would have just been a distraction with what the problem was. And the problem was that I drink way too much. Way too much. By this time, I'd be drunk already. If it was my day off, it was a Saturday, I might start doing Bloody Marys at 10 o'clock or something. By 6, I'd probably already passed out, and then I might be waking up at 10:30 or 11 and drinking some more beer. was not. It wasn't a comfortable way to live. It was. It's horrible. Hey, Blue Jay, where are those assholes? I hear them in a distance. They're around here. Hear them? There's one. It's a tribe of 6 of them around here. It's actually a band of blue jays, I think, but I call them a tribe. They're assholes. They're total assholes. Hear them talking to each other? I really like them. I'm partial to brown sparrows, too. I really like brown sparrows. I've always helped them. I had a couple that lived with me. They're an invasive species. I can help those birds. I could help a starling, too, which I've never had to help a starling. But, you know, wildlife, you can't, a blue jay, I'm not a wildlife rehabilitator, so I can't. I would. I helped robins last year I didn't tell anybody about. There's some robins that fell out of a nest. So I had to be buying worms, and oh man, it was a pain in the ass. Keeping them warm, waking up in the middle of the night, feeding them. God, it was a pain in the ass. Nobody else should try it though. If you don't know what you're doing, you got to find somebody that's qualified. You'll kill them. It's difficult. It is. It's difficult. Most people can't keep them alive for a reason. Some idiot contacted me earlier about a crow that he fell out of the nest. He was trying to make this diet for it. I'm like, God damn it. You know, get the bird to somebody that knows what they're doing. He clearly had no idea what he was doing. He's contacting me, you know. Why are you wasting your time? Go find a wildlife rehabilitator. It's a wild crow. You don't have any right keeping it as a pet. Sam was bought. Sam's an African hybrid. It's not some bird I found. Oh look, a crow, I'm keeping it. That's fucking wrong. It's real wrong. Give me this. Let's do this. get back what I was saying. Say you have a substance abuse problem, right? Moving might be actually a pretty good idea, and I'll tell you why. Is because if you don't get away from the people that you associate with that still do that activity, you just keep doing it. And that was something that I just stopped doing. Like I stayed away from people that drank for a long time. So there is that aspect of like, maybe, where's this? Maybe moving, getting yourself away from other people that are doing the shit might be a good idea. But I mean that also, like, people go to rehab to do that too, I think, and learn that like, you can't hang around with your buddy that's doing shit, because you're just gonna get sucked back into it. But it got to be a point with me. Where'd this go, man? There was a pawpaw here. There was a pawpaw here. One of the dogs dig it up. Fucking dogs. Really? So where'd it go? Here it is. Yes, it was another one that it looks like a Labrador chewed off, but that's fine, because this thing will just come back. Let's see, I protected it with these sticks. Fucking Labradors. I love the crap out of them, but they're mouthy. Hey, Robin! That could be one of the Robins from last year. How you doing, buddy? Hi. It's nice to see you. I love Robins. They're real stable. They're like a pigeon. They get real close. It's a trusting bird. It's a real trusting bird. I'd rather them use this place to feed than to nest, because when they nest, then I gotta deal with, the dogs not fucking with the babies and shit. It's a big pain in the ass. that is like this place, like as far as like birds go, it's awesome. There's lots of birds here in the spring and summer. There's birds here in the winter too, but it's real nice. I got the hummingbird feeders up. I also what's this? I also got oranges out for the Baltimore Oreos. They're beautiful too. You want to keep the base of the tree cleared out so it has airflow, or else it can rot around the base. Now pawpaws, I'll be honest with you, as long as the soil, like this soil, I could water these all day and I'm not going to have any problem, because this soil is like, it's got so much rock in it. You know, you put the water leaves the surface instantly, so I don't have any problem with that. But you know, trees and plants in general, you know, you don't want them like too soggy all the time. But I can water these things daily without it is around here. Zero problems. There's my robin friend. That really could be one of the babies from last year. What's up, dude? How you doing? How are you? Are you from last year? What's going on, buddy? Come over here. How you doing, man? Hi. Are you from last year? You remember me? How you been? You look great. He looks like he's a year old. Yeah. Is that you? Do you remember me? I got your back here. Don't worry about it. How you doing, man? You want to come over here? It's nice to see you. Is that you? Do you remember me? I love birds. I think I'll take Tracer to Home Depot. I think that's probably cool. I gotta do that. I gotta get a pump sprayer. And maybe some more sunflowers. I don't mind doing this. I don't. I sort of like it. Sort of enjoyable. It's real relaxing. I would come up here from the city, and I had limited time. So I'd come on, I'd drive up on Friday. I'd get up here, and then I'd put on like a headlamp, and then I'd go weed around the trees at night. I like doing that too. I gotta go get a pump sprayer. I'm gonna have a ton of peaches this year, and I want to start. I want to start spraying because you have to, or they get your peach trees get fungus. So do my plums. So do the cherries. I'm on it. I'm heavy fruit production on the peach tree this year. Obviously, it's back. It looks great. I'll have too many peaches, the thing's gonna sag. Obviously, it looks like the plum tree might do okay this year too. We'll see. We'll see. Well, I guess I'm gonna go to Home Depot. So I'm gonna shut this down and open up a new stream. Thanks for hanging out.